Brett Pontecorvo here at MainStageToAbleton.com, and today we're talking about the difference between a send effect and an insert. I'm going to make it as simple as possible for you to grasp this concept. A send is something that's used when you are adding an effect to the original signal, and an insert is something to be used when you are shaping the original sound. So, for example, if you were using an EQ to shape the sound of a piano, you would want that on the original track because you're trying to fix, change, and shape the original sound, as opposed to having it on a send where you would be affecting that sound and then mixing the affected sound back with the original sound. To demonstrate this, I am going to show you some EQing and some reverb. I'm going to make it super simple. So in Ableton, by default, your A send, which is here, sends signal to reverb. And as I turn this knob up, a certain amount, depending on where this knob is placed, of this signal is going to the reverb. Once it goes to the reverb, it passes out, goes to the master where it's mixed back with the original signal. So I'll play and slowly introduce some reverb. So you'll notice all of the original signal is still intact, and there's also an affected signal. Now let's do an extreme example of EQ. Now this is something that you probably would never do, but for demonstration purposes, I think this illustrates very clearly the overall point. So I'm using an EQ8 here to take out a ton of the low end of the piano. And this is a super extreme EQ, but as you can hear, none of the original signal is passing through. It is altering 100% of the original signal. Now, if I were to place this EQ8 on the return track, I'm going to get rid of this reverb for this example. Now I have I'm going to turn this off. Now I have my piano original signal, and my EQ is over here, so I'm going to send slowly to the EQ. Not as much of a change, right? Because all of the original signal is still intact. Now we can solo this and hear that it is affecting the sound still, but it's not affecting the whole sound. So in summation, the major difference is an insert effect alters or fixes the original sound, and a send effect is something that adds to the sound or that enhances the sound. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to Ableton, and especially if you're switching from MainStage, head over to my website at MainStageToAbleton.com/go to get your free copy of the Fast Track patch list guide today, which will have you up and running with a MainStage style patch list in Ableton Live. And to stay up to date with all of our latest blog posts, be sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel here.